Hey all, and welcome to Radio Little Britain. Folks, tonight I've got something very, very special. I came home from work last night and found a nice big case of beer sitting on my doorstep. It came from Simon Seaton, Armchair Brewery. And tonight I'm going to review his Belgian Blonde, coming out 5.2% ABV. Simon, thank you very much. I've had two of your beers before, and they were good. They were good. So I'm really looking forward to cracking this. Since then, I've started doing my own homebrew, which Simon's helped quite a bit, answered a lot of questions. So I really appreciate it. BB Barfly as always. So let's crack this bad boy open. So, had a nice light hiss to it, and go straight in with the pour. So, this beer is pouring with medium carbonation, folks. And is looking absolutely fantastic. Look at that. It is poured a one finger head, which is pure white in colour, and looks unbelievable. The beer is a bit hazy, but I think this is the way actually this beer is meant to be. Okay, but it's a deep kind of yellow colour with a tint of orange to it. Very, very good. So I'm going to go straight in with the nose. Oh, the first thing you're picking up is this wonderful light grapefruit note, which is then kind of tapers off and leaves like a dry straw smell. You're picking up a little bit of golden syrup and a small bit of oranges. I'm also picking up some white bread, and then like that really dry flour. I'm gonna go straight in. Cheers, folks. Cheers, Simon. So, the first thing you pick up is this really nice malty backbone. There's a bit of golden syrup there. There's white bread. There's wheat. And actually the wheat is standing out. It's dry Weetabix. But then it becomes quite chewy as well. This beer has got a lot of malt in it. There's light oranges starting to pop through, and then what you're starting to get is actually a light warming alcohol tinge just on the inside of the stomach, and it's that in itself is quite refreshing. Then comes the hops, but not overpowering. And there's a good mixture between malt and hops. What there is, and it's starting to develop, there seems to be a light sour note which is hanging around that bitterness. It's not unpleasant, but it adds to the dryness of the beer. You're picking up some lemons, but there's something lacking, and I think what it is it's something to add to that bitterness, because the malt and the hop just rolls into each other, and it just seems to be that the hops is just lightly bittering the malt without a punch. On the nose you were getting a light grapefruit, but you're not getting that in the taste. Carbonation wise, it's perfect. So what's the finish like? Oh, actually, I'm starting to pick up a little bit of yeasty chalkiness as well, and actually it's quite nice, and it complements that lemony, that lemon, and a little bit of orange. I'm also getting a little bit of spiciness, a bit like black pepper, and maybe a little bit of cumin. What's the finish like in this beer? Folks, this is a malty beer, which is then rounded off with, for me, light hops, which is leading to this very, very light, and it's a bit of a strange bitterness, which is tinged with a bit of sourness. What do I give Armchair Brewery, Mr. Simon Seaton, for his Belgian Beauty? Folks, let me just read out the grain bill here. So there's Mars Otter, there's Vienna malt, there's wheat malt, there's oats, which are lightly toasted. So actually, them oats are probably given that that roundness between the malt and the hops. There is halatory hops and Galaxy. Interesting. So what do I give Armchair Brewery for their Belgian Beauty? Folks, this to me is a decent. It is a decent beer. It's a beer which is very, very sessionable. I would like to see more, and especially that Galaxy hop pop out. To me, it's a 5.5 out of 10. A 5.5 out of 10. Folks, that's really all Britain doing a review of Armchair Brewery's Belgian Beauty at 5.2% ABV. Cheers, Slamacara.